In this presentation, we're going to discuss what happens when an underlier is below the principal barrier level on the maturity date. First, it's essential to understand that the goal of an income-oriented structured note is to generate consistent income. They are not designed for growth. Income notes usually pay monthly or quarterly payments. Most income notes typically have a level of principal protection built in. They are not designed to go up in value like a stock. Let's look at this hypothetical income note. The note has a 24-month duration, a coupon rate of 24% per year, paying 2% per month. The blue, green, and orange dots represent the underliers. The note has a coupon barrier level of 30% and a principal barrier level of 30%, represented by the red line on the graph. However, notice on the graph that there are multiple times when the underlier is at or below the red line during the duration of the note and also on the maturity date of the note. In order for an income note to pay its coupon, all of the underliers, the dots, have to be above the red line, the coupon barrier, on its valuation date. The most ideal scenario, however, is for one or more of the underliers to be below the black line and all of the underliers to be above the red line. This helps to ensure that the note continues to pay its coupon for the duration of the note. But what happens if one of the underliers is at or below the coupon barrier level, the red line, on its valuation date? In this scenario, notice that there are many months where the green dot is at or below the red line. Because the value of the green dot underlier is at or below the coupon barrier level on its monthly valuation date, the coupon has not been paid for that month. Although missed payments do not equate to principal loss, in this example, at maturity, notice that the green dot is below the red line, the principal barrier level, on its final maturity date. This means that principal loss occurred. With certain types of structured notes, the possibility of principal loss can only occur on the final maturity date. Throughout the duration of the note, the underlier's values will vary, but principal loss can only occur at maturity. Due to volatility of the underliers, statements may show a lower value for these notes during the duration of the note. In this example, at maturity, the issuing bank only returns 65% of the original principal due to the fact that at maturity, the green dot underlier was 35% below par value. Remember, the principal barrier level for this note was 30%. So in this example, the clients only received 5 out of 24 coupon payments and lost 35% of the original invested capital. Remember, structured notes are similar to bonds. They have a maturity date. At maturity, if all of the underliers are above the red line on the final valuation date, then the issuing bank will return 100% of the original principal. In this example, the principal barrier level is 30%. So even if one of the dots, the underliers, is 29% below the par value at the maturity date, the issuing bank will return 100% of the original principal. This is the principal protection that's built into notes. However, if one of the underliers is below the 30% principal barrier on the maturity date, let's say it's down 35%, the bank will return 65% of the original principal. This is the only scenario where principal loss could occur with these type of notes. That's why it's important to not overreact to short-term values on your statements. In this example, however, the underliers show a consistent trend of being below the principal barrier level throughout the duration of the note. This trend shows the risk of potential principal loss at maturity. Potential solutions could be to liquidate the note prior to maturity, to potentially reduce any principal loss, or wait until maturity to see if the underliers move up above the principal barrier to receive a full return of principal. It's important to understand that a lower value on your statement doesn't always signal panic. It may simply reflect market movements that cause one of the underliers to breach its protection level. Despite that, the note may still have provided regular income payments and could have the potential to pay more coupons throughout the rest of its term. Market-linked structured notes come with built-in risk, including the possibility of losing principal. This is an inherent part of how they're designed to balance income with market exposure.